welcome back to another episode with the Gemini Journalist. Today I will be reading chapter 2 of The Rookie, Helena Carson Finds True Love. For my first timers, please ensure you hit that subscribe button. Click that bell, you don't want to miss an episode. For my subscribers, warm welcome back to you and thank you for coming back and joining me today. Let's jump right in. Rookie, I must say I am extremely satisfied with today's outcome. Thank you, Chief. No, Rookie, thank you. Keep working like that and harder, and you will definitely find yourself climbing the ladders pretty soon. Just as Helena smiled and walked away, she bumped right into Augustus at the coffee machine. I am sorry about last night. I was way out of line. It's okay. Any updates on our case? No, but we can pay Sharpay a visit. See how far she's at. That sounds like a plan. Sharpay, this is... I know who she is. Hi, Helena. A pleasure to meet you. The pleasure's all mine. Any updates for us? Sharpay walked away and pointed out the items to Helena. These cards are different clubs visited by our victim, possibly on regular occasions. You can hook them up and see if they can give you any form of heads up on our guide. In fact, let me give you a copy of his photograph. We snapped along with an ID copy. Great, Sharpay. You're awesome. We owe you one. Helena collected the items from Sharpay and headed back to the desk. How long are you gonna play tough on me, little missy? So now I'm little missy and not Rookie? Listen, Augustus, we got a lot of work to handle and we need to accomplish all this before Chief gets on our backsides. Now I'm gonna pay these places a visit and see what I can come up with. You coming along? Sure. After all, I am your partner. Can't let you out on your own. Augustus grabbed his badge and joined her as she exited the office. Helena and Augustus visited several nightclubs, but Chocolate Factory seemed to be the most popular visited by the victim. Dude visits here every night. Never missed a show and sat by the bar all night. Couldn't tell you if he hooked up with any of our girls though. But one thing's for sure, the kid's a damn good kid. Never caused any trouble around there as far as I'm concerned. Helena intervened. His body was located in an alleyway last evening. You're kidding, right? He ain't harmed nobody here. But you can ask our security crew. They might be of some help to you. Thanks, Rocky. Greatly appreciated. Helena stepped away from the bar and Augustus joined her. They both sat in the back observing all that took place. The people who came in and those who departed, not to mention the beauties who captured Augustus's attention. Care for a drink? Trisha, 5 feet voluptuous blonde with dull green blue eyes, offered. A whiskey on the rocks for me. Giving him a tight-fisted stare, Helena ordered a bottle of room temperature water. What? You gotta blend in. You ain't gotta let everyone suspect you're a cop. Just before tipping the waitress, Helena pulled the photograph out and asked Trisha if she knew the victim. Sure thing. He's an every-nighter. Besides that, Helena cut in, we already got that. What's it to you? You cops or something? Scanning the club before showing her badge, Helena said, his body was found last night and we are trying to find out what happened. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. Giving her the eye-popping stare, Helena returned the photograph to her pocket as Trisha said, listen, I do not want trouble and I do not want to get involved in what you have going on here. One thing's for certain, I know he and Lady Rosé had a thing going. Not allowing them to persist with further questions, Trisha walked away. Helena and Augustus watched the show just a few minutes longer before exiting the club. We gotta get some kind of contact for this Lady Rosé. Pay her a house visit rather than spilling her dirty laundry here. Stepping into the vehicle, Helena buckled her seatbelt. Helena, Augustus called her name for the first time. I must say you are so hot when you are hard at work. Drive. She snapped, not responding to her aggression. Augustus started the car and pulled out the parking lot. I know you are upset with what transpired in the locker room and for being a jerk trying to kiss you last night. But you can't play me so hard. We gotta work together, remember? Enough of your boring speech. Just pull over when you get to the alley. I want to see something. She rolled her eyes and sighed. As she walked over, she browsed the area carefully, observing the markings on the walls and skimmed through different items, hoping something more helpful would pop up. Can you break this open? Pointing to the dumpster as Augustus turned to face her. Let me see what I can do. They both looked around for something that could have helped. There! Over there! Use that bar! She headed over to the second dumpster a few feet away from where they stood, picked up a crowbar and handed it to Augustus. That should do the trick. Get it open, Mr. Muscles. She smiled at Augustus as he took the crowbar from her. Inside the first dumpster they prized open, there was nothing but trash. However, in the second, the stench that hit them both was the deadliest. It was another body. It appeared to be discarded there long before the Sapphire incident. It was a female. Personal items were also thrown in with the corpse. Helena rushed to the vehicle to grab a pair of latex gloves, the digital camera, and Radio Chief then rejoined Augustus, who was standing there with his hands pressed tightly against his nose. This is what I least expected, she declared while slipping her hands into her gloves. They took a few shots of the body, taped the area off, and waited for Chief Warren to arrive. Can I take you out for dinner sometime? Augustus confidently asked while they waited. She stood there with her hands folded across her chest. You never quit, do you? When I see good, I must proceed as a real man would. Well, to me, that sounds like a date. Maybe, he smiled. Unfolding her arms, she walked away. Maybe you can ask me that question some other time. But when? On a day when I am least exhausted and had such an enervating day. Alright fans, so there you have it. Thank you so much for joining me once again. Chapter 2, The Rookie, Helena Carson Finds True Love. Now if you enjoyed this video, please ensure you click that like button. For those who have not yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Click that bell. You don't want to miss upcoming videos. Alright, so once again, thank you for joining the Gemini Journalist today. This is your girl Asha saying, take care, walk good,